After hours of courtship, the man cough. Take uric sirap ubat batuk gamat dan madu plus. After several hours of waiting, the horn bills. Uric sirap ubat batuk gamat dan madu plus. It can relieve cough and phlegm. Urix.
Good evening, I'm Prasad, and these are the top stories for today. Yesterday, Education Minister Maszlee Malik announced that the National Permata program, which was the brainchild of former Premier Najib Abdul Razak's wife, Rosmah Mansor, will be renamed as Genius. Maszlee reportedly said the name change was part of a cabinet-approved rebranding exercise to make it more competitive and motivated. Not sure how they're going to do that with just the name change, because Maszlee added that its functions and roles will remain the same. Najib was asked to comment on the rebranding today. This is what he said.
Jadi program Permata jelas adalah satu program yang sengaja dipolitikkan oleh mereka sebelum ini. Tapi lepas PRU, lain cerita. Dan mereka mengiktiraf program ini sebagai satu program yang amat baik untuk generasi akan datang. Jadi saya ucap terima kasihlah pihak kerajaan PH. Dalam apa juga kesimpulannya mereka memberi pengakuan, mengakui bahawa program Permata ataupun program Genius adalah satu program yang akan menguntungkan generasi akan datang.
Responding to the name change, Rosmah's daughter, Nooryana Najwa Najib, said the name Genius does not capture the essence of the program. She said Permata, which means jewel in English, was conceived on the belief that every child is precious and should have the opportunity to realize his or her true potential. She said Genius is also insulting to many beneficiaries, as Permata does not only work with gifted children, but also those with learning disabilities and less academically inclined youth. Najib spent the whole day at the Kuala Lumpur High Court. It was the third day of his criminal trial involving SRC International Sendirian Berhad. The 65-year-old politician is facing 7 charges relating to 42 million ringgit involving SRC International, a former 1MDB subsidiary. To keep himself occupied, Najib has been seen carrying a book around since Monday. Laughter broke out as a reporter quizzed him about the book today.
Datuk Sri bawa buku apa tu? Bawa buku apa tu? Buku. Nak tahu?
Najib wasn't the only familiar face in court today. Remember Arul Kanda? He was also at the Kuala Lumpur High Court. Well, he may not look too familiar now because he has been growing a beard. Not the Kari Jamaluddin kind of beard, more of a Harith Iskandar one. The trial against Arul Kanda and Najib over the alleged tampering of the State Funds audit report will commence in November. The Kuala Lumpur High Court fixed the joint trial to take place from November 18th to November 29th, as well as from January 13 to January 17th next year. High Court Judge Mohammad Zaini Mazlan made the ruling after both counsels of the accused agreed to have a joint trial. Education Minister Maszlee Malik has explained why he didn't attend the recent parliamentary sitting on the proposed constitutional amendments to restore the original status of Sabah and Sarawak. According to him, it was because he was on official duty in Paris, attending a UNESCO meeting. Maszlee said there was no publicity on his trip to Paris because he did not bring along any reporters and travelled with a small delegation. Maszlee was reportedly among 4 Pakatan Harapan MPs who failed to attend the sitting during voting on the status of Sabah and Sarawak. Perak ruler Sultan Nazrin Shah today advised the government to immediately devise strategic measures to address the rising cost of food, saying it is imposing a burden on people's lives.
Kos bahan makanan yang meningkat semakin membebankan hidup rakyat. Keresahan rakyat terhadap kos bahan makanan yang meningkat hendaklah dibaca dengan tepat, ditafsirkan sebagai loceng amaran, memperingatkan kerajaan agar segera merangka langkah-langkah strategik.
And before we go, people with knowledge of the whereabouts of this boy, Muhammad Zahiruddin Putra Muhammad Fauzi, are urged to contact the Kajang District Police Headquarters via 0387362222. The boy is only 8 years old and he was last seen on Monday evening when he went out to play with his friends from his neighborhood in Bandar Sri Putra, Bangi. And with that, please leave a comment, hit like and subscribe. For more stories like this, go to KiniTV.com. I'm Prasad, thanks for watching and good night.
After hours of courtship, the male babbler cough, take uric syrup ubat batuk gamat dan madu plus. After several hours of waiting, the hornbills. Uric syrup ubat batuk gamat dan madu plus. It can relieve cough and phlegm. Urix.